Read it. Oh no. Don't say we're getting a watery episode after all of that. I know we're overdue for one technically, but... Maybe this whole thing has been building up to watery being actually, like, a crucial element of this show. That would really make me angry. What the... Why was... I'd get a new edition. That looked way too hard to read. Please say something profound. And my hopes were too high. Okay, I'm joeuphonium. My name is Joe, and I play the euphonium, piano, and yeah, this is Your Line April episode 10. I hope this isn't a watery episode. Or, at least if it is, can he develop some good sensitivity like he had for half of that scene? So, yeah, last episode, that was a doozy. Not that much music, but a lot of big drama reveals, payoffs, and everything. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel that I just did, but obviously we have a rest of a competition, the rest of a piece to go through with Kousei. Hopefully some turnaround. I mean, we're bringing all these elements back. That narratively, that means we must be starting to move forward with them and develop them, which he's got to start making some progress, hopefully, out of this whole... I called it funk before, but not quite a mindset, I guess I'd say. So we can see, yeah, Kousei start to get out of this mindset that his mother's long-term abuse has really stuck his whole mental framework in. But let's see what happens. That's incredibly fast. It just sounds like a dun 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 dun. There's not much of a nuance to it. Even that little thing was like a token gesture. Nothing gracefully or artistically done with it. How are any... Like, Kaori could pull it out of him, but she was on stage with him. How is... Unless he just takes the dive here. And his whole coming out happens outside of this competition. Things don't automatically change. You have to make it change. You have to make it different. How do they know he's going to? Why do they think that? Just because he was slowing down? Or is it because he's pulling himself back from not being 3 inches away from the keyboard? Was that the... No, it wasn't the end. He stopped. This is the end. It's marked triple forte. He did not get to the end. Is he gonna restart or what? The only thing I can think of is maybe the Kaori or... Yeah, if Kaori or Emmy really shouts something at him from the audience, but I think that's a bit much. It sounds lighter. There is a definite line to it And now she sees. Even if the show doesn't explicitly say, I'm gonna say she's a She's a synesthete. Synesthete. There's a word for it. And like the show, like someone commented, the show does use the appearance of all that stuff to mark musical good playing. It's an effective use of it. There's a definite, sense of nuance to the phrasing there, even as we're distorting it and adding all these synthesizer things into it. I love that about this era of music, especially with the accidental, the sharps and everything, just that slight little bit of tension in the left hand. Again, the harmonic, melodic, real meat of it. The technical stuff's nice. You know, the big facet of this romantic, especially, man, lots of music, but is that tension release, even with those slight accidentals in like the left hand, even while the right hand's doing all this up, down, tinkling thing, there's still like, what do we got here? And that's where the real, the push, the pull, the good nuance of it comes from, and that's where the artistic sensibility that you've developed as a musician comes into play. Just how do you draw that out after you get the ability to draw it out with the voicing stuff, like I talked about with Takashi. Yeah, it had that little resolution, and embellished it. Celebrate that, just to talk about that little thing, having that little violin squeal up there, it kind of celebrated that resolution. That's another artistic decision. Yay, Kousei feels good. I mean, I get that that's what's happening in the show right now, but... Are we over? Oh, no. Yeah, how are the judges going to take that? I can't imagine they will well. That they'll take it well. We have the inspirational track. This could be a good sign. Could judge it off the performance. It's a tough call. Even I would have a hard time deciding that. Because, do you ignore and snub the good performance that it ended up with? But, as all the other contestants, all the other performers were, they're evaluated from the moment they stepped down on the stage. Do we count his whole performance? In terms of all the start and stop we got there. I was going to say, she's in color, so maybe that's a good sign, but then it just grayed her out again. And now she's in color again, so it's a happy. Ooh. This is... Oh, it's just a new intro. Nicely done. Good job there, Yurlai. Depictions of the playing, I know I kind of ignored... I got the gist of what was happening with his own resolution and figuring things out there in terms of relating it to Kaori and playing for her. I got that, so I think it was okay that I diverted and talked just about music stuff there. Even though, it diverted from the music and had those extra instrumental things and other ways that it changed it up there. Still a very good depiction, dramatically. I don't know, I feel like these episodes work in chunks. We had the first, essentially, three episodes, which, first Kaori's playing, then the competition things there, and then we had the run up to this. How fun those were for me, those 3 episodes, and now we have this one, which I almost feel is a set of 3 with. Previously we had in episode 8, and I guess they didn't. Yeah. Who's that now? Huh. Okay. Should that be, should that have been in the episode proper? Or is this just a preview for the next one? But obviously, this is a teaser for the next one. Because they're saying a remark like that. They gotta be important. I'm Joeuphonium. My name is Joe and I play the Euphonium. This was episode 10 of Your Lie in April. Oh yeah, I was about to say the episodes seem to come in chunks. I said the run-up, and then we have this episode 8 with Takashi and Emi, and now Kousei Part 1, Kousei Part 2. I want to say that it's maybe a chunk of 4, because it seems like now we have the repercussions of everything that just happened in episode, what will be episode 11. So, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm Euphonium, my name is Joe, is playing Euphonium, blah, 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 and I'll see you next time for Your Lie in April, episode 11. See ya! Happy playing!